All right, your national forecast for Monday, November 10th, of course, includes active weather over the weekend. Just a quick recap. So in Montreal, we saw some snow, and then it changed over to some rain, and by this evening, it could go back to snow. OPP reported that across the GTA, over 140 collisions. My goodness, yes, the first snowfall of the year. And when the first one brings, up to 10 centimeters of snow, then there's no real gradual ease. It was like, wow. Winter is coming, winter is here. All right, so we've got still some system snow to talk about and lake effect snow. Very warm, very wet and windy for the east coast. We've got some freezing rain for northern Saskatchewan, Chinook winds in Alberta, and things settling down in BC. And we got a couple of snowstorms in the north, the far north as well. So here we go. Toronto at 9.8 centimeters of snow. It was your snowiest start this early in November in 56 years. So that was pretty significant. Ottawa had nearly 12 centimeters as of 6 a.m. this morning. Now the snow is back again from Niagara through Hamilton and Toronto, so we've got some reduced visibility and likely slick roads this morning. The snow goes all the way to Georgian Bay, and then Lake Huron, look at that lake effect snow right there. So yes, obviously it doesn't take much snow in the very heavily populated Golden Horseshoe to slow things down, especially at morning rush hour, but the areas that we're most concerned about in terms of big snow would be, one is the southeast end of Lake Huron, so Grand Bend, London, Strathroy, 401, 402, for reduced visibility and sudden whiteouts. That's real from this morning through till tomorrow midday. The second area just south of Georgian Bay, Owen Sound, over towards the Dundalk Highlands, Dufferin County, Grey County. We're talking about the similar stuff. And that could be 15 to 25 plus centimeters off Georgian Bay and 30 plus centimeters off Lake Huron, depending on how stationary some of these squalls stay. Still about 5 or 10 more centimeters in the Niagara region. Toronto generally less than 3 centimeters, but again, poor timing this morning with the rush hour traffic. Not much melting going on with temperatures sub-zero today. Now into Quebec, we've seen that rain-snow mix move into Quebec City, north of there in the Saguenay. That's still snow. The eastern townships, 5 degrees in Sherbrooke today, 7 in St. George, and we got 2 degrees in Montreal. So we may be looking at some breaks from that snow and rain. But come the rush hour home, likely snow back into Montreal. We'll see that transition from rain to snow go back to Quebec City, and by tomorrow morning, widely scattered snow showers expected, and through the day tomorrow, scattered flurries will continue, so cooler air. Meanwhile, temperatures could get into the mid-teens in Nova Scotia today. Heavy amounts of rain, strong winds, rainfall warnings along coastal Nova Scotia, Cape Breton particularly, and towards southern Newfoundland. Some of these areas could see in excess of 3 inches or 75 millimeters of rain, so we could be looking at some ponding and pooling. There's your freezing rain moving over towards northern Saskatchewan, places like Key Lake and Stony Rapids. The Chinook winds keeping things windy and warm on the east side of the Rockies from the BC Peace right down towards Pincher Creek area. Look at Lethbridge, 16, 18 in Medicine Hat, 15 in Calgary, so well above seasonal values. And there's going to be some blowing winds across the central and eastern prairies as well, and this should set the stage for a very mild Grey Cup week in Winnipeg. Wow. Here's a quick peek at British Columbia. Again, mix of sun and cloud in Vancouver expected.